Hey guys, welcome back. It's Kate here with Sewing from Scratch, and today we are doing a sew with me. So the purpose of this video is just to hang out and kind of have like a sewing buddy, a friend to sew with. What you're gonna do is just hit play this video, and enjoy. We'll have some sewing time together. I polled you guys over on Instagram to see if you wanted music or chatting throughout this video, and the majority wanted chatting. Now, I'm not going to talk your ear off, but I will be on throughout the video, as well as some good music to sew to, and I'll make sure to ask some questions so we can interact down in the comments below. So I'm working on my final as in like not a muslin pair of Yantas. Definitely will not be my final pair. The first pair I made, you may have seen on Instagram. I'll pop up a picture here for you guys, but it was I made it in the size 16. That's where my measurements put me, and it was way too big. I ended up taking in 2 inches on each side, and it still just didn't fit right. So I went out on a limb, and I decided to make the size 12, and I was really nervous to cut into my good fabric for it, but I did it anyway, just based on faith and the measurements of the pattern itself, and it turned out really good. So I did follow the right seam allowance up until the side seams. I only did a 3/8 inch seam allowance there instead of 5/8 inch, but I do feel like I could have even gone a little bit, done the actual seam allowance, but I'm really happy with how they turned out, and if you stay till the end, you will see that for yourselves. So the only real alterations I made on my muslin were that I didn't put the back pockets on, and on this version I didn't make any adjustments other than I didn't follow the directions exactly the way that they're supposed to be in all the places. But other than that, I put everything where it was supposed to, and I followed the directions other than that seam allowance that I already mentioned. And for this version here, I am using this really nice 100% linen fabric from Shear Perfection Fabrics. I can link it below for you guys. It comes in a variety of colors. And this was a 2-meter cut of fabric, and I think the fabric requirement says 2 meters for the shorts version in the size 12, and I had a full 1/2 meter left plus a really long tail. I think it was like the entire length of the 2 meters and maybe like 12 inches wide or something. So yeah, I was able to squeeze a lot out of this fabric cut. This dress that you're seeing here, I actually pattern tested for. I'll link it below, but it's super comfy, and these flamingos just make me smile every time I look at it, so I am enjoying it. So here I'm just top stitching, and it reminded me of on my muslin pair I used top stitching thread for the entire thing, and I do not actually recommend that, at least not in both the top and bobbin threads. I think having it in the bobbin was just too thick. So if you are using top stitching thread, maybe just use a regular all-purpose thread in the bobbin instead of top stitching thread. So in a minute here you're gonna see my magnetic pin dish, and I love this thing, and I actually want to buy myself a second one or make some sort of second one. But the reason I bring it up is because you may have noticed I have hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you so much if you are one of those 1,000 and some odd people. I really appreciate it. But again, the reason I bring it up is because I'm doing a huge giveaway, and the magnetic pin dish is something that I want to include in it, but I also need some input from you guys. So leave me a comment down below and let me know what are some sewing related items that you would really like. Maybe something that you wouldn't buy yourself, or something that you don't consider like essential, but that's really nice to have. And this can be anything from notions to gadgets to patterns, fabric, places, gift cards, memberships, magazines, whatever you're really looking forward to or something that you have in mind. Drop that below in the comments, and I will definitely take it into account while I'm purchasing items for the giveaway. So I don't think you can really tell here, but I ended up doing bar tacks on the on the pockets instead of triangles. I found that the triangles just cut into the pockets too much when I did them on my muslin pair, so I did bar tacks. I don't know what they're supposed to look like. Are they supposed to extend past the pocket or just be on the pocket? I'm not really sure, but I am happy with how they turned out. Maybe a seamstress gauge is something else I should add into the giveaway, because I use this guy all the time. What are you guys watching on Netflix right now? We have started Modern Family, and oh my goodness, I find it hilarious because it's just my type of humor. But what are some good series to binge watch? We've tried a few. We're not really into like the really popular ones that a lot of people like. So let me know, what are you watching? I do also have this magnetic pin dish linked below in my Amazon favorites shop all the time for you guys if you're interested in buying yourself one. Are you participating in Me Made May? I'm actually really enjoying not just posting what I'm wearing every day, but actually like going through my closet and realizing how much me made stuff I have. But I would also like to say that I am kind of missing some of my ready to wear stuff, but it has made me also realize that there are things in my closet that are me made that just need to be repurposed. And then it's also made me realize that the ready to wear things in my closet that I really love are there for a reason, and my closet is pretty minimal, so I'm really happy with what's in there. Okay guys, my camera battery died, so all that you missed was me finishing the side seams. I think you saw me sew them, but you didn't see me finish the edges, so I just serged that. I actually didn't follow the instructions, and I kind of wish I would have, because it would have been finished separately. No big deal. I also did my interfacing that I hadn't done before, and now I'm ready to sew the crotch seam, but I thought you should see this. It's important that the middles are matched up when we're sewing a crotch seam, right? So I like to pin right where it's going to be matched up, and then I'm going to sew from the center of the crotch out to one leg, and then stop sewing that, you know, forward stitch and backward stitch at the beginning and end, and then come back to the center and sew the other leg. And that's going to ensure that things don't get stretched where they're not supposed to, and that crotch center stays where it's supposed to. I was going to blind hem this, or not blind hem, memory hem it. Oh well. So I'm going to finish this off, finish off the seam and top stitch it. I'm going to throw my battery back on the charger so that you guys can see more important stuff. Okay, so all you missed was me getting my straps ready and the liner sewn together. So now this is kind of important, so I wanted to show you. I have my straps pinned onto my back piece. This is the back main, not the lining, the back main. And on my first version of this, or my muslin or toile, my straps were not at the same height, and I just kind of followed the notches and went with that. But I mean, it's not noticeable, but it does bother me. So this time I made sure to, sorry, everything is just all over the place. I made sure to pin them on, matching the notches like the instructions say, but then I also took my little slide ruler, I don't know what this is called, seam gauge thing, and just made sure that from the top of the back piece to the top of the strap is the same, and then kind of disregarded the notches to an extent. You know, I kind of matched them up, and then I just made sure that the tops were even, and now they should be in the right place. I'm gonna go ahead and baste them on. It says 5/8 basting stitch, but I'm gonna do a little bit less than that just so it's hidden when I go to sew it for real. And I'm also making sure that I'm stitching from the same side on both straps. So in this case, I'm stitching from the bottom up on both of them, so that if there is any shifting, it's hopefully equal on both. I clearly didn't think of that when I was pinning, did I? So it's really, it's always really funny to sew backwards, isn't it? But sometimes it's necessary. All right, time to feed my kids. Then I will work on this some more. So this is actually the first Helen's Closet pattern that I've done. I bought this pattern a year ago, pretty well a year ago. I was actually inspired by one of my daughter's Barbie's outfits, and I just have not been able to find the fabric, but I had bought this pattern because it's perfect for it. So I finally decided I really like this pattern, I need to make it, even though it's not the inspiration fabric that I had in mind. but I do really like it, and I think I'm gonna have to make myself a pair of long pants ones for the fall. So let me know down below, have you tried Helen's closet, and have you tried the Yanta overalls or not? And Helen actually just came out with a new pattern called the Arden pants, which I snapped up right away. And as soon as sewyyc is printing and shipping again, June 1st, I'll be placing a pretty big order, and I cannot wait to get those Arden pants as well as some other new patterns that I've purchased since they've been shut down. So stay tuned, because there might be a sewyyc pattern haul coming for your way. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see that. How do you feel about edge stitching? I weirdly love it, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it's really satisfying to have the fabric just lay the way you want it to in the end. These were a bit of a challenge just because you can't go all the way around, so you have to stop in a few places, but still super satisfying. Edge stitching is kind of one of my favorite things to do when I'm sewing a garment. It just adds that extra level of care and finish, and I think it's really nice to do.
To get so serious, building up an illusion of a world full of trust, moving on when everything's gone. It's hard to be strong. Confusion in my mind, no way to turn back time. My soul in need of remedy, don't even know the enemy. When I feel out of touch, can't seem to get enough, hiding away from everyone, I don't know where I'm coming from.
So you're seeing me clip a few threads here while my iron heats up. Do you clip as you go, or do you leave them all till the end? I'm going to talk about it a bit more later, but let me know down in the comments. Do you clip your threads immediately, or do you wait till the very end and then clip everything all together at once?
I'm unable to find the words, how can I be sure? I'm holding on when everything's gone. I've gotta be strong. Confusion in my.
Okay, if this dies on me, I am just top stitching the back black diamond. Anyway, I'm going to stitch that, and then all that's left is the buttons, buttonholes, and hem. So if my camera dies, that's all you'll miss, and I will be sure to show you the final result when it's done.
Right in front of me, there's a way I know. Confusion in my mind, no way to turn back time. My soul in need of remedy, don't even know the enemy. When I feel out of touch, can't seem to get enough, hiding away from everyone, I don't know where I'm coming from. Confusion in my mind, no way to turn back time. No,
Got a dopamine rush, got a major league crush when you're next to me. Got my heart upon my sleeve, can I hide the way I feel when you're next to me, girl? Got the kick in every move, and I fought us like a fool for you, for you. Wish I knew just what it was, but why should I make a fuss? Just stay next to me, girl, next to me, girl.
Alright guys, it's so nice out. I thought I would come outside to clip all my threads. Now you gotta tell me, do you clip your threads as you go, or do you leave them till the end like I do and then do them all at once. Fine, I'm just so excited to like do the sewing part and, you know, get the thing actually done. Fit checks and everything, that I just leave the threads and then I do them all at the end.
Got me under lock and key, but I don't wanna be free when I'm next to you. You're like honey to a bee, I go crazy for the sweet when I'm next to you, girl. Got the kick in every move and I fall just like a fool for you, for you.
That's it. I'm gonna go pop these on and show you what it looks like. And here is how she turned out, my Yantas. I'm so happy I went with this colored button. I was gonna do black and then I saw that I thought this would be a really fun pop of color and I can always change them to black if I don't like them later. But yeah, super happy, very cute. Give this video a big thumbs up if you think they turned out really cute and you like the colored buttons, or do you think I should have went with black? And here is me posing so awkwardly like I do every single time because I have no idea what to do. Thank you so much to those of you who have stayed to the end. I hope you got some sewing done. Let me know down in those comments below, what did you sew today while we were working together? And also, while you're down there leaving a comment, don't forget to mention what you would love to see in my giveaway basket that will be coming soon. As soon as I gather all the supplies together, there will be one specific video just for that. Again, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already. I'd hate for you to miss the big giveaway coming up, and I'll catch you in next week's video. Bye!
You feel so far away, though you're close. Where's your mind at?